shortly. Give me 1 minute.
And then the other things I can get to from the link.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hey everybody, welcome to Alone Together Tuesday. I'm your host, Carll, and I really appreciate you being here. Shoot off requests. I have some idea what I'm doing, but it's kind of like life. It's very vague. I have a vague idea of where I'm going tonight. So maybe y'all can help steer me. Okay. All right, welcome in. I apologize. One last thing, and then we'll start playing music. I forgot to plug in my microphone. Can't have that. All right. I'm troubled and I don't know why. I'm troubled and I don't know why. This trouble on my mind is driving me blind. I'm troubled and I don't know why. Oh, what did the newspaper mention? Oh, what did the newspaper say? Well, it walked in the door and then laid down on the floor. Said it's another old weary day. I'm troubled and I don't know why. I'm troubled and I don't know why. This trouble on my mind is driving me blind. I'm troubled and I don't know. Oh, what did the television squall? Yeah, what did the television squall? Well, it walked in the door and it lay down on the floor and it didn't say nothing at all. I'm troubled and I don't know why. Yeah, I'm troubled and I don't know why. This trouble on my mind is driving me blind. I'm troubled and I don't know why. Did the movie screen lecture? Yeah, what did the movie screen lecture? It heated and it froze and it took off all his clothes and I left in the middle of the picture. I'm troubled and I don't know Yeah, I'm troubled and I don't know why. This trouble on my mind is driving me blind. Yeah, I'm troubled and I don't know why. Trouble on my mind is driving me blind. Yeah, I'm troubled and I don't know why. All right. I'm troubled and I don't know why. Old Bob Dylan too. Fragile men, I wish someone could hide you. I wish someone could guide you through these most difficult of days. Fragile men, they all try to scold you, and now there's no one to console you. Ah, when you don't get your way, the whole world is exploding. And I know it feels so strange. It must make you so damn angry. They're expecting you to change. Fragile men, they're all out to get you. Nobody wants to let you see what you want to see. I don't think that they respect you. How the hell can they expect you to be what you don't want to be? Exploding, and I know it feels so strange. It must make you so damn angry. We're expecting you to change. Fragile men, debating all your history, unraveling all the mystery. Oh, and that just isn't fair. Hey everybody, welcome to Alone Together Tuesdays. I hope y'all are doing well. And I hope y'all can hear me all right. We're doing it from the library today. I got out of the doghouse. I've been in the doghouse. Well, last week I was at the Purple Building over at Todd Snyder and his crew. But this week I'm in my own house. And these are not, I see all these books back here, but they're not, it's like a green screen. I don't actually, no, they're real. But they're mostly my wife's. She reads a lot. She reads a lot. Let's see. I haven't done this one in a minute. Time has come, there is no second chance. We've been drifting on an empty aching sea. You were the girl I never knew I wanted. I was the boy that you hoped you'd never see. It's a shame we ain't lovers. We could have been something so big and grand, just kissing for hours underneath that sweet magnolia, begging for answers, trying to make a stay. Been burning up the hours, talking till the midnight, just dreaming ways that I could hold you next to me. And maybe it just wasn't meant, all things have a reason. Maybe our hearts are just too careless and free. But it's a shame we ain't lovers. We could have been something so big and grand, just kissing for hours underneath that sweet magnolia. I'm begging for answers, trying to make a stay. There was a time when you would have had me. There was a time when I could have had you. But it's too late, another path has come and gone again. I'm at the back door with a broken window view thing. It's a shame we ain't lovers. We could have been something so big and grand, just kissing for hours underneath that sweet magnolia. I'm begging for answers and trying to make a stay. I'm tired of writing, but I can't put down my pen. It's too late now to talk or turn back. So just hold on, 'cause baby, here we go again, heading the wrong way down that one-way track. It's a shame we ain't lovers. We could have been something so big and grand, just kissing for hours underneath that sweet magnolia. I'm begging for answers, trying to make a stay. Just trying to make a stand. All right. It's a shame. That's a song I recorded twice, actually. I recorded once on my first record, Flowers and Liquor, and then again on my Trouble in Mind record. And then speaking of songs I recorded more than once, I just put out a record on Friday, which consists mostly of songs that I had recorded previously. It's called Alone Together Sessions. And I'll talk more about it as we go on, but there's probably a link somewhere on here if you're interested in it, or you can go listen to it on Spotify for free or whatever. Every bit helps. And but I'm real proud of it. I made it here at the house. Daryl Scott, an incredible Daryl Scott, produced it and played almost all the instruments. I played guitar and harmonica here. Allison sang with me here. And then Daryl did all the stuff from his house. And then Ray Wiley Hubbard, we flew in his vocal from Texas. We flew it in, first class. And then including some some witty banter, some trash talk at the end, which I think I enjoyed. I got a kick out of that. Glad we got that on tape. So anyway, it's called Alone Together Sessions, and it's 11 songs. And I just kind of reworked some old songs. Needed something to do during this pandemic. A lot of time on my hands. Yeah, it's actually been way busier than I thought I would be. But that's good. That's a good thing. That last song, It's a Shame, I wrote when I was living in Croatia. I lived in Croatia for about 6 months around 2001, and I remember the date because the way I paid for it was I worked the 2000 census. I made some pretty good money working the 2000 census, and that makes me be less grumpy when the census people call me. And they called me this year. I got on the list somehow of the people that have to take 4 separate phone calls and do 4 separate interviews, and which was really annoying. But I was in charge of counting homeless people in Galveston on the Bolivar Peninsula in 2000. It was a great job. It just only comes every 10 years. So I had to find something to do in between. So I started playing music. And anyway, that's how we got here. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna do some older songs tonight. Well, they took all my clothes and they took all my money. They told me dirty jokes, not a damn one funny. It'd have been alright if they'd have seen my honey. Hey baby, where you been? Well, I wear big britches and I walk real tall. I'm eating sweet potatoes if I'm eating much at all. I wake up in the morning just talking to the wall. Hey baby, where you been? And all my life I tried so hard to find, but you just kept running round and round my mind. Well, now build me a rainbow tall and high. Sit me in the clouds eating moonbeam pie. I'd walk across the valley just to hear you sigh. Hey baby, where you been? Well, now long tall Billy with his blue suede shoes, he walking around the corner with the Fort Worth blues. He would have bet $1, but he might have had to lose. Now hey baby, where have you been? And I can't go north cause I can't stand snow. I start drinking heavy when the cold winds blow. I better stick around for just one last show, singing hey baby, where you been? I walked in till my heart was black and blue, just searching for a trace or sign of you. Well, now build me a rainbow tall and high. Sit me in the clouds eating moonbeam pie. I'd walk across the valley just to hear you sigh. Hey baby, where you been? Hey baby, where you been? Hey baby, where you been? All right. Well, welcome in, everybody. As some of y'all know, if you're regular listeners, I send postcards out to folks who tip through PayPal and Venmo if you'll leave your address if you want a postcard. And this week's postcard, in case you're wondering, is this, which is just me by myself in an old abandoned dance hall in Abaque, New Mexico. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think this last week what we sent out. I'm sorry, like this is. I haven't been writing many songs, but I've been finding other creative outlets. This was last week's postcard. It's me standing behind like some wheat or something. Yeah, as you do. But we've got 5 of them I think we sent out, and those are taken by the great photographer David McClister. Hey, baby.
Huh.
How's it looking and sounding?
Good.
Yeah?
I can't find you on YouTube. I don't know
Oh, okay.
how to do that.
All right.
Twitter's very bright. It's as if you're at Walgreens.
Oh, okay. My wife tells me that on Twitter and YouTube, or on Twitter, that it looks very bright as if I'm at Walgreens. They do have a very unique type of lighting.
It's quite uplifting. Oh,
And I
makes me
think
feel good.
I think I may have screwed up because I think I have 2 Facebook feeds running at the same time. I don't know how I did that, but I think I did. So if you're on one of them, I think there's a tip jar at the top. If you're on the other one, I think there's not.
Yeah.
But
I'm wondering.
yeah.
About that.
So, Callan, if you're watching this, if you can look into that. Well, hey, baby. My wife is right here, just outside of the camera view.
I'm gonna stare at you and make you real nervous.
Oh,
It'll
that's
be like a real show.
yeah, cool. Well, how about I do a song and then maybe you can sit next to me and make me nervous. Sing with me. What do y'all say? Would y'all like her to join me? I'm just gonna assume the answer is yes, and
I mean, I'm sitting right here. They're probably not gonna say no.
they might. There's some rude people out there on Facebook. People say things they would never say in real life.
That's true. That's true.
I saw you dancing down on Macklin Street. Couldn't stop laughing at your 2 left feet. You never gave a damn about trying to please me, and somehow that made it all feel so easy. I'd point out your favorite star. You get kicked out of every bar and wake up weary from a hard night's sleep, looking like a promise that I could keep. In hell, love is so easy when you're moving slow, hiding from the outside, laying low, forgetting your trouble. Let the world worry, 'cause you and me won't. So many things I don't understand. You keep your flowers in a coffee can. You roll your eyes at the jokes I tell, and told my mother she could go to hell. But look out, babe, now the night is so fine. Hold your heart up against the skyline. I've always had a hurt that I can't tame, but it all feels better when you say my name. In hell, love is so easy when you're moving slow, hiding from the outside, laying low, forgetting your trouble. Let the world worry, 'cause you and me won't. The rest of this world's a little short on hope. Everybody's walking their own tightrope, betting their money will be the first to fall. But you and me, baby, gonna show 'em all. In hell, Love is so easy when you're moving slow, hiding from the outside, laying low, forgetting your trouble, let the world worry, 'cause you and me won't sail. Love is so easy when you're moving slow, hiding from the outside, laying low, forgetting your trouble, let the world worry, 'cause you and me won't let the world worry, 'cause you and me won't. Let's see what Callan says. It won't let me delete it off StreamYard. Okay. I have to stop the iPad stream. All right. Well, it looks like I do have two things going. That's fine. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We're just here playing
Is one
music.
on your personal page and one's on your band page? Is that
No,
the deal?
no. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. All right, everybody. Welcome to Alone Together Tuesday, episode 19. 19 weeks we've been doing this. I thought it was, when it first started, I thought, oh, it's just a thing. We'll just, do a couple weeks and then we'll all go back to our lives. And no, that's not how it works. But I'm very fortunate and very grateful to be able to do this every week. And thank y'all for tuning in. Speaking of being fortunate and grateful, I'm fortunate and grateful to have been riding out this quarantine with the woman next to me. She's going to hopefully come sit next to me here. Miss Allison Moore. Woo! I need an applause button.
I mean,
That would be next level.
Just go. Hey.
Yeah, but they can't see over there. You gotta come in here. You gotta come. If I had an applause button, that would put me above all the other singer-songwriters as far as production value, I think. I've seen a lot of the shows, and we're all kind of neck and neck. But if I had a
John
thing
Henry has one of those sound effects boxes in it. It has an applause. So it could just give you that.
There you go. Next week, tune in next week. We're going to up the
He really
production
likes
level
that one the best.
big time.
He likes to clap for himself.
Will you come?
Yes, okay. I'm afraid your fans get sick of seeing me.
I don't think they get sick of seeing you. And if they do, then I don't want them as my fans.
He didn't say that.
I did. Anybody who's not done,
He really didn't. He didn't mean that.
whatever. They wouldn't have very good sense or taste if they were sick of you.
Everybody gets sick, some people, somebody. Now and then.
This is on that Alone Together record that I was telling you about. It was the first song we recorded for it. I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. It seems I've spent all my life searching for that four-leaf clover.
Yet you ran with me, chasing my rainbows. And honey, I love you too. And that's the way love goes.
That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made for all the world to see. It's never old, it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. And honey, I love you too. And that's the way love goes.
Chasing honey, I love you too. And that's the way love goes.
That's the way love goes, babe. That's music God made for all the world to see. It's never old, it grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, don't worry. And honey, I love you too. And that's the way love goes. Yeah, honey, I love you too. That's the way love goes. That's fun. It's fun to sing with you. Yeah, so we got that on the record, and speaking of records, we printed 1,200 vinyl. 600 are those yellow and black ones, and then there's 600 like clear ones. Both cool. We're almost out of the yellow and black ones. Still have a few of the clear ones, but I think they're not printing anymore after that. So very low expectations for this record, and I think we've exceeded them. But if you want a CD, you have to go to Amazon to get it, because I didn't want to print CDs, because I still have 8,000 of my last record on CD. I didn't think anybody listened to CDs anymore, and then as soon as I decided not to print CDs, everybody got mad at me, and they're like, that's the only way they listen to it. So anyway, well, this is Allison Moore, my wife, and an author, and not in this order of importance, but author, singer-songwriter, recording artist, author. Did I say author already? And
Mama.
Mama.
That's
wife.
first.
Yeah. Blogger. Soon to maybe be a podcaster. All kinds of things. But back when I met you, you were just the singer-songwriter. I met you here in Nashville, Tennessee around 2003, we think. And I somehow got her to come and sing on my record, on my Little Rock record. And it was a very big deal for me. I don't think it was a big deal for her, but it was a big deal for me.
Why do you not think it was a big deal for me?
Because I know it was not a big deal for you. Because I was like 12, and I don't think you left that interaction going, wow, Hayes Carll, that just rocked my world. But that is how I left it. So we've talked about this. Anyway,
Have you told them about it?
I don't know that I have. I think I just did. But,
What happened? No, you should tell more of the story.
well, we met at a bar, and
Imagine.
yeah. And Allison got my name wrong. She called me Carl Hayes.
I don't even think that was the first time that I was around you. I think that was the second time I was around you. And I had a few, and I got confused.
Yeah, so she called me Carl Hayes, so I called her Shelby Lynn, who's her sister. Still not amused by that. Anyway, this is the first song that we ever sang together.
Well, because it's not... I didn't call you by somebody else's name. I just got your names turned around.
Baby, that's our origin story. You can't, like...
It is not. This is a myth. Ignores me. Not uncommon. Do you want me to tell them why you've been in the doghouse?
After the song, we can tell.
What are we singing? Oh, yeah, that. Oh, okay, I get it.
Rain beating down on a midnight moon. Oh, baby, I'll be leaving soon. take me away. The winds are howling like an old freight train. Oh, baby, these are the winds of change. Take me away, 'cause I've been sitting on the front porch watching the world go round through the eyes of a fool. They hit like a rock, my whole world tumbling down. Rain beating down on the midnight moon. Oh baby, I'll be leaving soon. Take me away. Grass around your ankles and the field before the flood. You're a rough cut diamond in the Mississippi mud. Take me away. Well, I'm a two-time loser with my guitar and my gun. You're a mover and a shaker and a lover and a son. Take me away, 'cause I've been sitting on the front porch watching the world go round through the eyes of a fool. They hit like a rock, my whole world tumbling down. Rain beating down on a midnight moon. Oh baby, I'll be leaving soon. Take me away. Take me away.
Well, I mean, I have to say, I totally remembered singing on your record. And it was mostly because of that song, because that first line of the second verse, I thought, wow, he sounds like the bastard child of Billy Joe Shaver and some drunk.
Or just the bastard side of his child of Billy Joe Shaver.
It was the way you phrased it and pronounced those words. I thought it was pretty charming, actually. I thought it was good.
Well, I appreciate that.
Grass around your ankles in the field before the flood. Something like that.
Something like that. It's funny. That song's written by John Evans and Adam Carroll.
Grace.
And
See how he ignores me? He calls me in and he won't talk to me.
no, it's funny how I go back and listen to my old recordings, and my accent is so thick.
Yeah, I feel the same about mine.
I think that's true for a lot of people. I was listening to Rhett Miller yesterday, and his accent's thicker earlier on. I think a lot of people, you're finding your voice. But the thing is I don't even really speak with an accent. I think I put it on in my earlier records, and I wasn't even doing it intentionally. It just, you start singing. I grew up listening to country music, a lot of it, and then that stuff just kind of finds its way into the.
It's a way to emote.
Yeah.
I have a much thicker accent than you do.
You have a
when I speak.
thick accent.
Yeah.
Yes, especially when you've been drinking.
I don't know what you're talking
then
about.
It really comes out.
He lies. Lies. Fake news.
What should we do now? I'd like to do a couple more with you if you're up for it.
Okay.
About,
They want the doghouse story.
The doghouse story?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I told it last week, actually. I think they know it. They just want to get me
About
in trouble.
Winnie eating my blanket?
Yeah. Well, I didn't get too
You
specific.
did? Because I didn't watch last week.
Yeah, I know you were mad at me. I slept on the porch. Yeah. So as some of y'all know, I have an adopted dog that turned out to be a Great Dane mix with something. And she's sweet and adorable and wonderful, but she's like a lot of puppies, chews things, and I've neglected kind of keeping an eye on her. And first she chewed up our very nice couch, and then she chewed up a really special item of Allison's.
Not just chewed it, ripped it.
Ripped it.
Ripped it.
Ripped it.
And made a hole.
And made a hole. It was awful.
It's going to have to be sent back to the manufacturer.
Well, that's extreme to send the dog back. I think we could just get the blanket fixed. I've never been the lucky one. Watch my dreams all turn and run. While they left me alone thinking they'd come back someday. Well, it turns out I was wrong, 'cause time don't wait for anyone. And now I stand here like a school kid hoping that it's not too late.
Well, here goes my heart again, foolish as it's ever been, always leading me somewhere that I couldn't stay. But I'm not gonna look behind, there's nothing I wanna find. So I'll stand here and face you and promise I won't run away.
Under the sun,
there ain't nothing new. There's lovers and leavers and moments forgotten, and dreams that don't ever come true. And even though I'm afraid, I'm gonna stand my ground. And if it's not asking too much, love, don't let me down.
so yeah, I stand in front of you, just hoping that my best will do. I'm a good man, a loving man who just needs someone to hold.
I can see it in your face, your love can fill up this empty space, and the years up ahead don't have to feel so damn alone.
Under the sun, there ain't nothing new. And maybe it's crazy to keep chasing after these dreams that don't ever come true. And even though I'm afraid, I'm gonna stand my ground. And if it's not asking too much, love, don't let me down. And if it's not asking too much, love, don't let me down. All right. Well,
Is this week's postcard?
that was the one I sent out last week.
This one?
Yeah, I showed it to him. Me in a field.
I love that shot.
I think it looks better on like a large. I don't know.
It's beautiful.
It feels odd to me. It's like
No, it's great.
like my head and then a bunch of grass.
No, it's beautiful. If I saw you in the wheat like that, I'd probably come try to find out who you were. So who's this man standing in the field with his guitar?
Yes.
Looking all handsome and sexy.
Yep. All right. Well,
With that look.
that look, that come.
What's that look?
I can't see. I'm very
Sun
far
in your
away.
eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the worst. I only have 2 looks. So in this business, you got to take album covers and promotional stuff, and
Two looks.
I do. It's like
What are they?
I have my 2 looks. All right, you ready? I've never done this.
Are you going to
publicly
do
before.
them? You're not
Yeah.
just going to describe them? What's this one?
I'm going to do both.
What's this one? I kind of have to go to the bathroom. I wish you to hurry.
Baby, you just took one of my looks and made it sound not at all appealing. I have 2 looks. One of them is a smile, like just a, I can't do it. I can't force a smile. Hold on. Hold on.
Wait. Okay.
There. That's look number 1. That's my go-to, but photo shoots sometimes take hours.
Days.
Days, yeah. And sometimes they're in the cold. They're often in the cold. It's just like an all-day thing. And then so my other look, which I rely on more,
What's this look?
that's my second look. Which
Look
is,
away and look like you're thinking.
you got to
about
show them.
something.
You got to show them. I guess I have.
I think you have 3.
There's 2 versions of this look. It's the same look, but there's 2 versions of it, which is it's just my I stare into the camera. It's my blue steel. I just do the.
And what are you thinking about when you?
Well, it depends, but that's the beauty of that look is that I don't really have to be. Whatever I think about, there's nothing happening here, so it doesn't really matter. So I either look into the camera and do it, or
You look.
I look away.
You look
I get
away.
the profile shot. Yeah. And that's it. Those are my 3 moves.
Well, that's all you need. That's probably all anybody has.
I don't know. I mean, I watch people and there's all kinds of exuberance and pensiveness and there's different levels.
How many
For-
looks
for
do you
me,
think
it's
I
just-
have?
I don't know. How many looks do you have?
Careful with that guitar over there now. That's my best guitar.
Well, I didn't hit it. I hit my guitar.
Oh. Are you done with me?
I'd love to sing another song with you.
Oh.
Let's do, I don't know. Do you have one you'd like to do?
Like in what way? What do you mean? By
there
myself
some-
or just no with you?
Yeah, with me. But is there one you'd like that we do together that you like? Be a cover. It can be one of ours. We got Jesus and Elvis, or Nanya, or American Dream, or Sunday Morning Coming Down, or I Shall Be Released, or Bye Bye Love. We got a bunch. We're thinking about doing a record together at some point, and a show. This is kind of a show right now, but a whole show that we actually practice for. All right, well, speak up, or I'm gonna just pick one.
Yeah, I can't think of any right now.
All right.
My show's tomorrow, and I'll
Your show is
think
tomorrow.
about songs then.
You have a show tomorrow?
I do. 7:00 Central.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I do.
Okay, Allison has her own show.
And then again on Sunday for my Soul Soothing Sunday songs.
And on Sunday, she has Soul Soothing Sunday Songs, which is a different kind of show. Got some gospel, some spirituals, and then just some classic, beautiful songs.
I like singing the spirituals a lot.
Well, sometimes when I come on your show, we do this one. It's a Sunday song. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. It didn't hurt. And the beer I'd had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. And I fumbled through my closet for my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. And I shaved my face and combed my hair. I stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. I'd smoked my brain the night before on cigarettes and songs that I'd been picking. But I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing. Oh, that's a. But I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. Sorry. And somewhere in the distance caught the smell of someone frying Sunday chicken. And it took me back to somewhere that I'd lost some lessons along the way. On the Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, 'cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sun of the sleeping city sidewalks. Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl who he was swinging. And I stopped beside a Sunday school and listened to the songs that they were singing. And somewhere in the distance, a lonely bell of lonely church bells ringing. And it echoed through the canyons like the disappearing dreams of yesterday. On the Sunday morning sidewalks, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned, 'cause there's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalks. Sunday morning coming down of the sleeping city sidewalks. Sunday morning coming down. Allison Moore, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank
I
you, babe.
appreciate it. All right, let's have another hand for Miss Moore. Woo! All right, everybody, how y'all doing? Everybody okay out there? I hope. Hope you're doing well. I know it's strange times. It has been for a while, but I hope y'all are making it okay. These shows help me. They have been my link to sanity. Allison's been my link to sanity, but these have as well. I can't see you, but I can see your comments and I can see the numbers. I tell how many of you are out there, And right now, between all the formats, there are 950 people watching this thing, which makes me feel incredible. It's like I just feel so lucky. So thank you for tuning in, for taking the time to tune in, whether it's your first week or your 19th week. I appreciate it. I'm grateful to you. Grateful for you. Let's see here. Might have a little nip. I'm going to do a song. So I did a song earlier that was co-written by John Evans. And I want to do another one that's written by him. I added a few words for this particular version. So it's technically a co-write, but it's pretty much all him. And John is one of my best friends. And if y'all aren't familiar with him, he's just this incredible singer-songwriter, honky-tonker, rock and roller, rockabilly, everything. He does everything. He's a great singer, great songwriter, great player, very magnetic personality on stage and off. And yesterday was his birthday, so I think he has a show on Thursday nights. And so if you get a chance, check out John Evans or John Evans Band is his page, and give him a listen. He's just, when I first started, I was just like this folk singer playing for two people wearing a sweater, and John had this band that had the stand-up bass that they would catch on fire, and the drummer had a tarantula tattoo on his neck, and they would just tear bars apart, and I had so much fun for so many years just watching them rock. It was the best. But he also writes some really thoughtful, deep songs, and so this is one that he wrote a version of, and then I wrote a few verses to ended up getting in a movie, and it's called "Turn Loose the Horses." I looked down that winding road. I need a rest and a place to go. Sick and tired of this running round, a flying high and a falling down. I'm gonna leave these blues behind for some other fool to find. He won't care and I don't mind. I can't lose what was not mine. I turn loose all the horses and watch them run, and take time to take in the setting sun. I throw back a keeper just to watch him swim. Forgive your enemies and love your friends. Life goes wrong, it feels like too much pain. Surely broken hearts are gonna love again. Who cares if your heart's a little torn around the seams? Just think about your favorite pair of faded blue jeans. On and on about things gone wrong. Every day feels like the same old song. Poor tortured souls trying to pay their dues. Life's no fun when dreams don't come true. Turn loose all the horses and watch them run. Take time to take in the setting sun. Throw back a keeper just to watch him swim. Forgive your enemies and love your friends. So turn loose all the horses and watch them run. Take time to take in the setting sun. Throw back a keeper just to watch him swim. Forgive your enemies and Turn loose the horses and watch them run. Love that song. Yeah, there's a funny story behind that one, which you can hear in its entirety if you sign up for Patreon and listen to episode 1 of What's Hayes Going On About, which is this thing I do where I take songs and do sort of a deep dive on them. But anyway, I'm going to give you the Cliff Notes version. That was a song of John Evans. And I was in the studio getting ready to record my Trouble in Mind record, I think. Or I just recorded it. And I was just kind of had some time and was doing some demos. And I had this lyric, which may sound familiar to some of y'all. Sick and tired of this running around, flying high and falling down. I'm going to leave these blues behind for some other fool to find. Those lyrics I was using in like every song. At that moment, I was just writing songs, and I just loved this song of John's, and I was trying to like write something to it and just make it really anthemic. And anyway, a music supervisor heard this demo, which was just very rough. It was just kind of me babbling and just trying to do something, and somehow it found its way into his hands, and he liked the lyrics I had added with the lyrics that John had, and ended up in that movie Country Strong, along with a bunch of other songs, all of which had the same line in it. I'm so tired of this, or after all these years I've been running around, flying high and falling down. It was in 3 different songs that made into that movie, which is funny, I think. Got a lot of mileage out of that line. So anyway, that's the story there. Let's see. I'm gonna try this here. This is a song that I wrote when I was living on the Bolivar Peninsula, and which is a beach town. It's a peninsula. There's the bay on one side and the Gulf on the other, and I could see the water from the porch of my house, and more significantly, I could see the stars. It was an amazing view of the stars, and that was my favorite part of coming home every night. And it was very isolated, and anyway, I don't know where I'm going with this, but I wrote this song starting there, and then it was just kind of about the travels, but I want to dedicate it to the year 2020. It's called I'm Glad I Came, I Just Wish I Hadn't Stayed So Long. Shooting stars and whiskey bottles all scattered across the yard. I'd have stayed back home in Houston if I'd have known it'd be this hard. But as it is, I'm busted, I'm broke down across the bay, and I might not make December if we keep carrying on this way. The pretty girls and deep depressions, they keep falling from the sky. I got all the time in heaven, but no sense to wonder why. And then the nights have all gone crazy, and the bars have all shut down. One day I swear I'll blow it all back up and leave this town. And sometimes I get so tired of telling right from wrong. Hey, I'm glad I came, just wish I hadn't stayed so long. Now here I am in Music City, lost hearts and neon signs, and I can't seem to remember what I came so far to find. Police cars and paper money, motel rooms and cigarettes. Yeah, to tell you, you ain't nothing, just in case you might forget. And I can hear that country music from the window up above. Do they do it for the money? Or do they do it for the love? bourbon eyes and stolen pistols. That seems all that comes my way. I'm gonna burn down all my bridges, grab a car and drive away. And sometimes I can't believe I did all that over a song. Hey, I'm glad I came, just wish I hadn't stayed so long. We could make Louisiana in 2 hours' time. We could pull off of the highway by the big casino sign. And we could pack up all our wishes and bet them all on black. Hit the lights of Mississippi with the south wind at our backs. And it's always been the same down every road I've gone. Hey, I'm glad I came, just wish I hadn't stayed so long. "2020, what a year. What a year for drinking beer." All right. Well, everybody, welcome to Alone Together Tuesdays. If you're just showing up, thank you for dropping in. If you've been here a while, thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I'm here at my house in Nashville, Tennessee, in the library. I like to mix it up. I've done shows. Last week I was at the Purple Building in East Nashville, Todd Snyder's joint. The week before I was in the Doghouse, literally and metaphorically. It's what we call the studio in the back. And sometimes I sit on the front porch, but the crickets are so loud, it's a problem. So anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. It's good to see you. What are we gonna do now? I'm gonna try this. I'll probably forget the words. It's my own song, but there's a lot of words. I tend to write too many. I don't know if they're too many for the actual song to work, but they're too many for me to remember sometimes. I got all that to remember you by. I got a half-pack bag and a wandering eye. Said I love you, baby, till the day I die. Don't worry. It's just sometimes people get a little fed up, tired of not drinking from the loving cup. I gotta walk 'em on like a little bitty pup and hurry. Yeah, it seems like every time I give my heart a couple good years and the bullshit starts. I did my best, honey, played my part. It's over. Now I'm sitting cross-legged in the heartache tree, knowing damn well you ain't a thing about me. Just a sad reminder of it used to be. I'm gone. And we go down, 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 down. All love just left this town. Well, if I had a dream, I guess I sold it. If I had a secret, Lord, I told it. This here hand, I never thought I'd fold it, darling. Yeah, I paid my dues and I served my time. We had a good tune, but we never could rhyme. Put up a buck just to get back a dime, it's gone. I remember a time when the mood was right. You said go, we'd go all night. Now it's bitch and moan and fuss and fight. I'm tired, babe. If you're ever in trouble, honey, I'll be there. But I'd rather be one than a mournful pair. The blind can see that you don't care. I'm gone. And we go down, 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 down. All love just left this town. Oh Lord, what have I done? I can't believe these words I said. I let a couple bad years go to my head. Without your love, I'll be old and dead. I'm sorry. It's getting hard to handle that lonesome sound. Goodbye, trouble, I'm homeward bound. Only good thing this old boy's found, I'm home. And we go down, 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 down. Our love is back in town. Yeah, we go down, 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 down. The one good thing I found. Still working on the ending there, but you get the idea. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do this song here. Oh, quick reminder, anybody that sends a tip in tonight, which is greatly appreciated and will help pay for the replacing all the things the dog has destroyed, I'll send this. No, this was last week's postcard. Sorry. If you tipped last week, that's what you got. This week, let me find it. This was the first one I did, and I sent it out for 11 weeks in a row. And then we moved on to this one, which is the cover of the new record that came out on Friday. If you can see that. See, it's Alone Together with Hayes Carll. That light's getting in the way. And then I think 2 weeks ago we sent out that one. I'm just leaning against the bathroom door in a club. And then last week was me in a field doing my blue steel look, which it turns out my wife is into. I didn't even know. So I think this week, this week we're gonna go with this one. Hey, look at that shirt. I'm wearing denim and blue jeans. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. You know what I did tell him last week was about my pajeans, which I'm wearing again tonight. They're like blue jeans, but they're comfortable.
Are those the pajeans?
Well, they're not as bad as some of my pajeans. If those of y'all don't know what pajeans are, so there's like blue jeans, which are just hard denim, and then there's like stretchy jeans, which are more comfortable, but they're not like the real thing. And I think they became a thing in the last couple of years. The hipsters brought them in. And
no, hipsters don't wear pajeans.
Hipsters don't wear pajeans?
No. Hipsters wear raw denim.
Hipsters, well, yeah, but before the raw denim craze, I think pajeans were a thing. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter who brought them to the forefront. All I know is I discovered them and I like them, especially during a pandemic, because I can look like I'm going somewhere, but I can feel like they're pajamas.
You're wearing your pajamas.
Yes.
Which is why I call them pajeans.
Yeah. So they feel like pajamas. So Allison calls them pajeans, and she hates them, but I like them. So anyway, there's there. This is about to die. I got 10% juice left, so I'm going to have to wrap this up fairly quickly here. Let's see, what time is it? All right, we got a couple more songs left. So what was I going to do? I was going to do this.
I just have to say that never mind. They might get annoyed with me for talking.
Jamie was a barmaid, the underground long rail. It seemed like every Friday evening that she'd find herself in jail. And not a friend this side of Houston, with the time to throw a bail. She'll be fine. Yeah, she'll be fine. Spent a lifetime walking through the walls of a broken home, and now the man around here still standing for the girl to call her own. Every time she tried to hold him, she just ended up alone. But there's still time. There's still time. David drove a taxi through the streets of Boston town. Like the billboards up above him, his whole world just wore him down. The only soul he'd ever cared for was someone he'd never found, but he'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. The broken half of winter with the wind chill timber low. Davy's sitting in his kitchen laughing about how the world had done him so. When the postman burst his bubble with a letter from below. And now it's time. Oh, now it's time. And there's a lot of people running around, not quite sure which way to go. But as for me, I think I'll finally find it's just easy come and easy go. And Jamie grabbed a bottle, threw her apron on the bar, packed the whole world in a suitcase, and then tossed it in the car. Oh, woke up in Texarkana, wondering how she got this far, and on her own, and on her own. A stranger at the motel let Jamie stay for free. She was gone before the daybreak, on her ways to Tennessee, looking to make the whole world over into a place she wants to be, but not alone, but not alone. And David left his taxi at the bottom of a Beantown lake. He said this whole world's full of chances, and this is one I gotta take. And so he caught the line to Nashville to finally find his break and make a home, and make a home. As the train flew out of Boston, his whole world passed him by. He said, I've spent a lifetime running, and now's my time to try. If I can't find someone to hold me, all my dreams will surely die, and I'll be gone. Yeah, I'll be gone. There's a lot of people running around, and I'm not quite sure which way to go. But as for me, I believe I finally found it's just easy come and easy go. When Davy hit the pavement, the sky was almost gray. He lit the smoke off the sidewalk to drive the storm away. And when Jamie turned the corner, with the world upon her brow, Davy said, I must be dreaming. How could this happen now? And then she walked right toward him, looked him right up in the eye. And Davy reached out for forever, and Jamie walked on by. There's a lot of people running around, I'm not quite sure which way to go. But as for me, I do believe I finally found it's just easy come and easy go. It's easy come and easy go. All right, everybody. Well, I really do appreciate you listening. I hope you had a good time tonight. I have. I've enjoyed this one. Sometimes I get so stressed out or nervous about things. There's so many like parts. I know this looks pretty basic, but there's actually like it takes a fair bit of. It doesn't matter. We got the show running, and it feels good. I feel good tonight. So, thank you very much for being here. I hear a dog snoring. Is that Willie?
Yes.
There's a chihuahua right next to me here.
You know what chihuahuas can't do?
What can chihuahuas not do?
chew up the sofa or blanket.
Chihuahuas cannot chew up the sofa, says Allison. That's true. They could if they had to. It would just take a lot longer than it does for a Great Dane. Well. Will you do another song with me, baby?
Mm-hmm.
You don't even have to come over here, but if you'll just sing with me there. All right, everybody. I'm gonna leave y'all with this one. I would keep going, but my devices are about to die. They're losing their power. But it really has been a treat to play for you. I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much. I hope y'all are hanging in there during these strange days. I'll be back next Tuesday. Allison's got a show tomorrow night. What time is your show, baby?
7.
7 o'clock, and then she's got a show again on Sunday. Soul Soothing Sunday Songs, which if you just really should check it out. It's very moving and beautiful and powerful, and it does the body good, it does the soul good. Allison Moore, you can check her out on her Facebook page, and I think she does them on Instagram as well. And what do I have anything to plug? I put a record out this Friday. I think there's a link. You can check it. You can get CDs from Amazon. You can get the vinyl. There's a few left from the link or on my website, but they're going to be gone soon. So grab them now. If you can tell friends about it, I would appreciate it. If you can listen on Spotify or any of those things, that helps me a lot. I just made a playlist this week with a few of those songs on it, as well as a lot of the new music that's come out recently and some old favorites. So if you're looking for something to listen to, you can check out my Spotify playlist. And we've got T-shirts for sale on the website. The Alone Together T-shirts. All the proceeds go to Feed the Frontlines, which is a program that gives money to restaurants so they can employ their cooks and their kitchen staff, and then they provide meals with that money to the first responders, people in the COVID units, firefighters, police officers, and I think it's a great cause. So all the money from the Alone Together T-shirts goes towards those causes. And I think that's all I got to plug. And then Patreon. I'm about to put out a bunch of stuff on Patreon, so if you're interested in that, you can check it out. Just follow the link. All right. Let's do Be There. You look like a tragedy that just hasn't happened yet.
I don't want to be disappointed.
I've been on a losing streak, and I'm trying to forget. You act like we were meant to be, like country songs in Tennessee. Baby, I need to believe, 'cause I want you so bad. And you say that you will, but I know you won't. Yeah, I know you won't. I know you won't be there. You got leaving in your ass, and I don't wanna see it. It'll turn your promise into lies, no matter how you try to keep it. And now I'm standing at the edge of town, the bell heavy as the sun goes down. So tired of going round and round, I wanna take you at your word. 'Cause you say feel like a memory of something that I've never known. Somebody who could take me there. Somebody who could take me home. You say that you will, but I know you won't. Yeah, I know you won't. I know you won't. Be there. Be there. Be there. Everybody, I'm Hayes. This is Allison Moore.
It's Willie.
That's One-Eyed Willie. Thanks for
Willie.
listening to us. Y'all go wish John Evans a happy birthday belatedly and listen to his stuff and listen to Allison tomorrow night. And just take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Let's be good to each other during these difficult times. All right. I'm grateful for y'all. Thank you so much. Have a good night.